But if the world was ending, you
Have an excuse to gain 25 pounds.
Text your ex.
Not shower for 4 days.
Spending too much time with the lotion bottle and the socks. And
Playing Grand Theft Auto for 4 hours. Overall, just being a hot mess.
But guess what? We press on. It was fun while it lasted, and I'm not saying that like coronavirus is over, you should stop being safe. I'm feeling very inspired because we have new administration, and that just gives me so much hope. Let's just leave that mess behind us and move on.
I'm still a hot mess.
And I'll forever be a hot mess, but I'm not a
crazy
hot mess. To share with you guys 10 things that I changed to get my life together over the past like year or so. Lost weight, cleared up my skin, moved to California. This was my body a little over a year ago, and then now I literally do like fitness photo shoots, which is so crazy. That was my skin in the fall, and then that's it now, and I live in this beautiful state. I also went from feeling extremely defeated and sad when I first moved to California to realizing that it's going to be a process to get to my dreams and making the most of every single moment and realizing that all the opportunities I have are such a blessing. Basically, I'm just chasing my dreams. Definitely the biggest change has been mentally. I was constantly like distracting myself, whether it was with my phone, friends, watching movies. I had to be doing something because I couldn't just sit with myself. I was not very present in life. I was more so just like distracted and just trying to get by, which is such a sad way of living your life because life is so short. And now
I love life, y'all.
Mostly less to do with the fact that I look different, that I'm in a different place. Really, it's just a different mindset. I want to share with you guys 10 practical things that I did to make me feel like I have my life together. Having your life together isn't a physical thing. Having your life together is a mindset. Lego. It was probably cooler in my head. First thing I did was I had to get to know myself. I'm naturally such a people pleaser. I spent so much of my life just doing what I thought other people wanted for me that I didn't sit down to think, well, what do I actually want? In certain areas of my life, I'm living out the consequences of decisions that I made because other people wanted me to make them.
Yeah, it was cool.
I had to shut out what everybody else was telling me and really figure out what I wanted. A lot of my family just wanted me to go to college in Michigan. I knew that I wanted to come to California. I knew that it was a big risk, it was going to be expensive and hard, but I knew that that is what felt right inside of me. Stop asking people for their opinions on things. What do you want? It's your life. At the end of the day, they're not living it, you are. A little voice inside of you is usually right. Second thing I had to do is stop dwelling on the past. I am super duper hard on myself, and so when I make a mistake, I just dwell on it and I dwell on it and I overthink it. I think of all the things I could have done better, and although I think reflection is important, I think maybe you should sit with that mistake for a minute, figure out where you went wrong, what you can do better moving forward, and then be done with it. Don't keep thinking about it. Don't let it ruin your sleep. I would literally be up at night or like wake up in the middle of the night like hot just thinking about if I made a mistake or not, and that's so unhealthy. It's over. There's nothing you can do about it now. A year from now, it's probably not even gonna matter. Time really does go by so quick, which is a blessing sometimes and a curse sometimes. This next one's pretty practical and probably obvious. Be mindful of what you put into your body. If you just feel icky a lot of the time, it could very well be what you're eating. I remember I would just feel nasty all the time. Like my stomach just felt gurgly and bloated, and I was putting crap into it. So no wonder it felt like it affected like my performance in life. Because if you don't feel good, it's really hard to put out good work and to be good to other people and everything like that. You know, it all starts within. I'm not going to tell you what eating healthy means for you because it's such a broad topic, and I really don't think there's a one size fits all. Figure out what healthy foods you like. Knowing that I'm putting like whole foods into my body just makes me feel
so good.
The thing that I had to start doing is getting uncomfortable, pushing myself to do things that scare me. I hate roller coasters. Force myself to go on them because I think it's important to be uncomfortable. Yeah.
Okay.
But like pushing past that discomfort gives you new skills and new insight, and
that's where the growth happens, baby.
The next thing that I now do is I plan. I typically plan weekly just because my life is so sporadic with acting jobs. Every night I write a to-do list that's more specific and then kind of taking those tasks and breaking them down into days. I just have a lot going on in my life, as I'm sure you do too. And so to get all of that craziness out of your head and onto paper is so relaxing. You only have so much room in your brain, and you shouldn't be taking that precious room up with just simply what you have to do. Just write it down. If it's dumb, like put the laundry away, I put it on my to-do list. Or I'm just such a ball of anxiety that I'll just be like thinking about it, like, oh my gosh, I still have to put that stupid laundry away. I still have to put that stupid laundry away. So
We know by now I'm a little screwed up, don't I? Surprise.
Number 6, another super basic one, but get moving.
And shake that cute little booty of yours.
Y'all, find a form of exercise that you enjoy, something you can stick to. At least go for a walk. If you're about to tell me you live in the cold, do a workout video on YouTube. Just do something to get your body moving. Getting out your energy and physically moving is mentally going to make you feel a lot better. Just find what works for you.
Pull it, push it, pull it, yeah! There you
Cool.
The 7th thing I did was I figured out how I relaxed, because I feel like everybody relaxes in different ways. Some people can just like watch a movie and veg out and that's relaxing to them. But again, I'm such like a ball of,
I'm too much.
it's like I can't just sit for 2 hours and watch a movie.
Which is really bad.
I mean, that stuff relaxes me, but that stuff doesn't like fill me up or like truly relax me. It just kind of like numbs me. So for me, I truly get filled up from like long walks in nature, deep coffee chats with my girls, like things like that are more active, soul engaging, I guess.
I'm just really deep. You probably wouldn't understand.
Not like other girls.
Figure out what relaxes you and make sure you implement that in a little bit every day and definitely every week. 7th thing, I now nurture only the relationships that fill me up. I definitely keep up with the friendships that I want to keep up with. Like, I absolutely put effort into those. Be kind to everybody and love everybody, but like not everybody has to be in your close circle, and you don't have to hang out with people that drain you. The 8th or 9th thing, I speak up for myself and I say no. Something that goes along with people pleasing is I a lot of the time wouldn't like speak up if I didn't like something or if something made me uncomfortable, and I would just say yes to every single thing, even if it wasn't something that I really wanted to do. Now I am very intentional about if I'm not getting something out of it, even if it's just feeling fulfilled. It doesn't have to be me getting time, energy, or money. If it's draining me of all 3 of those things, I don't feel I'm really getting filled up in any way from it.
No.
That sounds really horrible, but if you think about it, even like volunteer, you get that like soul, like it fills you up and you feel good about it. I used to be that person at the restaurant who would just like sit with the wrong food, but now I speak up. Congratulations! You know, and that sounds so silly, but it starts with that. I used to never ask for anything, but always ask, because you never know. Worst they can say is no, and what does that change?
Nothing.
Obviously.
So just ask, speak up. The final thing I did is I started taking responsibility for my life instead of making excuses on why I couldn't do certain things because of money, because of my family. I think a lot of the time we make excuses. If I have a dream and I have action steps to get there, success is when luck and preparation meet. When you work hard and you're faithful, he blesses you and he rewards you for that. Whatever you believe in, luck, God, the universe, something out there rewards hard work, hey? We got a little deep here. If you made it this far, I love you. I've never told anybody outside of my bloodline I loved them, so... What was...
Find it, feel it, do.
'Cause you know that, baby,